Ta-da!
The story begins with a beautiful young woman named Bella. Bella's lover, Harry, was a little older than her at the time. Despite the age difference, they shared a deep love for each other and were soon to be married. This would be Bella's first marriage, while for Harry it was his second. Harry's first wife still troubled him by calling him frequently. To escape this, he decided to sell his house in London after marrying Bella and move to another country. Before long, the couple arrived at their new home. In their neighborhood lived a man named Nathan, who was very sociable. As soon as Harry and Bella moved in, Nathan came over to greet them. After a brief introduction, Nathan returned to his house while the couple began unpacking their belongings. Nathan's wife, Maria, also noticed their new neighbors. She and Nathan had a son named John, who was still in school. Nathan ran a small bakery where he made different types of bread, and Maria often helped him with the work. That evening, Harry and Bella visited Nathan's bakery to buy some bread. Bella enjoyed the bread so much that she started eating it right there. As she ate, Nathan couldn't help but stare. He was completely captivated by her beauty. Harry was chatting with him, but Nathan was so lost in admiring Bella that he barely heard a word. After purchasing their bread, Harry and Bella left the bakery. Later that evening, Nathan took his dog out for a walk. On his way, he unexpectedly crossed paths with Bella. She also came to visit her pet. The two of them talked for a while before heading back home. That night, Harry invited Nathan and his wife over to his house so they could get to know each other better. As they sat together, drinking and chatting, Nathan's eyes remained fixed on Bella. He couldn't help but admire her figure, and soon, his mind drifted into an imaginary world of his own. Nathan had always been passionate about reading stories. He had a habit of finding narratives in everything around him. To him, Bella wasn't just a woman, she was a beautiful character in an enchanting story. And perhaps because of that, he found himself falling for her. Bella visited Nathan's bakery every day to buy bread. Days passed like this, with small interactions building between them. One day, when Bella came to the bakery as usual, Nathan asked, "Would you like to see how the bread is made?" Bella found the idea interesting and agreed. Nathan then took her to the back room where he baked the bread. As he explained the process, Bella started kneading the dough, enjoying the work. Since the oven was running, the room was quite hot. Feeling the heat, Bella removed some of her outer clothing to cool down. Seeing her like this, Nathan's body trembled with desire. After some time, Bella left and Nathan sat down for dinner with his family. To stay fit and youthful, Bella exercised every day. One evening, while out on a walk, she ran into Nathan. They had both come to walk their pets. After a brief conversation, Bella was about to leave when suddenly an insect got into her clothes. She panicked and asked Nathan for help. As he assisted her, she was stung by a poisonous fly. Pain shot through her body, and she desperately asked Nathan to remove the poison. Nathan hesitated but then explained, "I have to suck the poison out." Bella had no objections, so Nathan immediately got to work. Just then, a young man named Jason happened to pass by. Seeing Nathan with Bella, he misinterpreted the situation, thinking Nathan was forcing himself on her. Alarmed, Jason confronted Nathan, who quickly explained, "A poisonous fly bit Bella." Jason and Nathan were still talking when Bella suddenly lost consciousness. Seeing her collapse, they quickly put her in the car and rushed her to the hospital. At the hospital, the doctor treated Bella first. After examining her, he informed Nathan that she was now out of danger. Relieved, they took Bella home after speaking with the doctor. Jason drove, while Nathan sat in the back with Bella. Due to the effects of the injection, Bella felt drowsy. She rested her head on Nathan's shoulder and fell asleep. Seeing this, Nathan felt a surge of hope. Perhaps Bella liked him too. The thought made him smile. A few days later, Nathan was standing outside his bakery when he noticed Bella talking to Jason. Seeing them together stirred feelings of jealousy within him. The next day, Bella was at a store buying beer when she ran into Jason again. They started chatting and quickly became good friends. One day, while delivering bread, Nathan spotted Bella on the street. Curious, he followed her and saw her enter Jason's house. He was taken aback, but reasoned that she might have come for some work-related matter. That night, Nathan invited his friend Harry over to thank him for helping with Bella. As they talked, Nathan's gaze fell on a mark on Bella's neck. In that moment, he realized the truth. She hadn't gone to Jason's house for work. She had gone there for something else. Nathan's heart sank. He had believed that Bella liked him and that they shared something special, but now he knew she was with someone else. From that day on, Nathan started watching Bella closely. Every time she left the house, he would follow her, and soon he saw her in Jason's arms. The sight shattered him. He had thought Bella was a simple, honest girl, but now he saw her as a deceiver. Days passed, yet Bella remained on Nathan's mind. Then one day she came to the bakery, looking unusually happy. When Nathan asked why, she smiled and said that Harry had gone out of town for a few days. Hearing this, Nathan immediately understood the reason for her happiness. Without another word, Bella took the bread and left. By mistake, Bella forgot the bread at the bakery. Nathan noticed it, took the bread, and headed to Bella's house. Just as he reached her doorstep, he heard voices coming from inside. Curious, he paused and hid nearby to listen. Inside, Jason was causing a commotion in Bella's basement. Nathan saw them together and quietly left. In reality, Bella was furious, and one man alone couldn't handle her temper. That's why, along with Harry, she had started spending time with Jason. Seeing this, she began drinking with Jason every day. Sometimes Jason would visit her house, and other times she would go to his. A few days later, Harry returned from work. The moment he saw Bella, he sensed something was off. She seemed distant, uninterested in him, but instead of confronting her, he silently bottled up his anger and left town for a few days. Since Nathan could no longer do anything about Bella, he confessed his affair to his wife, Maria. The next day, when Bella arrived at the bakery looking unusually cheerful, Maria was surprised. She felt terrible for Harry, knowing how much he trusted Bella. Yet Bella was betraying him. A few days later, Jason left for London permanently, leaving Bella heartbroken. Harry still hadn't returned, and Bella spent her days at home, withdrawn and restless. Nathan, noticing her change in behavior, grew concerned and decided to visit her. When he arrived, Bella invited him in and served him tea. For days, no one had satisfied Bella's desires. She knew Nathan had feelings for her, so she found excuses to get closer to him. At first, Nathan enjoyed the attention, but suddenly he pulled away and left, leaving Bella longing once again. A few days later, Bella went to visit her friend's house, and here Bella meets William. William is surprised to see her, while Bella enters the house and starts painting. William was once Bella's lover. He tries to talk to her, but she firmly tells him to stay away. However, when he refuses to listen, Bella decides to leave for home. On the way, her car suddenly breaks down. Coincidentally, Nathan is nearby at that moment. As he looks around, he spots William, holding Bella and kissing her in the middle of the road. Nathan is shocked. He realizes that Bella is willing to be with anyone to satisfy her desires. The next day, William visits Bella at her house. As she prepares tea for him, they start talking. Meanwhile, Harry arrives home. As he steps inside, Nathan notices him. But what happens next is shocking. Harry rushes back outside at double the speed, panicked and desperate for help. Seeing his distress, Nathan follows him inside. There, on the floor, lies Bella, motionless. Nathan is horrified. Bella is dead. The police arrive to investigate the case and take Bella's body for a post-mortem. Due to suspicion, they also take Harry in for questioning. That night, the autopsy report is released, revealing that Bella's death was caused by choking on a piece of bread. The next day at Bella's funeral, Nathan shares the findings with Harry. But to his shock, Harry confesses that Bella's death was because of him. He explains, "When I got home yesterday, I saw William forcing himself on Bella, so I attacked him in anger. While we were fighting, William suddenly interrupted and told me what really happened. Apparently, while Bella was drinking tea, she was also eating a piece of bread. As he playfully teased her from behind, a piece got stuck in her throat. Before he could help her, I walked in, misunderstood the situation, and attacked him. Our fight escalated, and in the heat of the moment, neither of us noticed Bella struggling. She suffocated and died. In the end, the police clear Harry of all charges, and with that, the story comes to an end. Thank you so much for watching our video. If you love such stories, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. See you in the next video. Until then, take care.